doing your films back in your hometown. Are you suggesting any of your directors or producers, come on, add one song or one dance, I would like to be a part of something like this, which is very good back in India.
I think so. I mean, it's so different, I took my boyfriend to go watch it with me, and he said, like, there's so much in it. You have the dance, you have the drama, you have the heartbreak, you have all of this going on. And he was like, it makes our films boring. We have one thing, it's one comedy, or it's a horror, or it's a drama. And the one thing I've taken from working in Indian cinema is that I want every project I do to be this big and exciting. And the energy is, the thing that you are correct. Like, our films are, as wonderful and beautiful as they are, they do limit themselves in how far they can take things. I love the like superhero nature of Triple R. Like, I think it's so exciting, and it makes you want to cheer on. Like, when I was at the cinema, I obviously went, and I tried to not be too obvious, but I could hear everybody behind me cheering when they came on screen, and I was like, why don't we do that in for our films? Imagine if we watched our films and we could cheer and dance and get up, but we don't. I think that's missing a trick. I think the celebratory nature around Triple R, around Indian cinema, it should be everywhere. That should be how you watch a film.
Wow, wonderful, super. Okay, Olivia, when you were dancing with Charan and NTR, I think there is one or two scenes wherein three of you were dancing together. When that was happening, were you able to match to their steps? Because as I told you, they were brilliant. They are brilliant. They are like unmatchable.
Yeah, I mean, completely unmatchable. And I remember, they already had done, so much dancing at this point. I'd done small bits here and there. They'd not stopped. So that section, with the dust, and we're all doing it together with all of the other dancers. I remember being in my big pink dress, sweating, so hot, and they just cool as a cucumber. They're just like, okay, and action, and then they go for it, cool as a cucumber. I'm there like I can't breathe, I'm so tired, but it's contagious, their energy, the excitement. I wanted, every time I felt I can't do another take, I can't do this, I just looked at them and I was like, if they can do this, come on, I can do this. And you just want to do it with them. So yeah, there was definitely moments where I went, I'm exhausted. I remember going back to the hotel after filming and just my head, I was out, I was asleep. That was it for me. But they seemed cool as a cucumber. They were great.
Yes, yeah. When you were actually shooting there in India, did you know that, they both are superstars down here, and people love them? They've got huge fan base and people go gaga over them. Do you know? Are you aware of this?
I was, but obviously on set, everyone is so professional. And also they're so down to earth, they don't come across as like these big divas and they're immediately going to come up and introduce themselves to you. They're so friendly. We would sit together like chatting away, and so I think part of me forgot, and then I would go on Instagram and be like, oh yeah, they're so famous. But they were so friendly, so I definitely did forget a few times. But now after watching the film, I'm blown away. They were utterly phenomenal.